Combaticons. Need to take control of the battlefield. Form Bruticus.
First off, guys, I want to say thank you for sticking with me through that little sketchy stop motion thing that I did to get here. But here we are. This thing is truly a Legends masterpiece. I added my Toy Hack symbols in where I thought and felt that I needed to have them. I've got, for the most part, all of the stuff except for one little bit. Brawl's extra set of heavy weapon, heavy gunner weapons that goes on the back of the tank mode. There's just no place for it whatsoever on this. As far as Vortex goes, I did utilize the space that's in here, that when you go to attach this bit in here, the extra piece for the cockpit gun, blaster, and his blaster's actually locked into this piece right here. I just added all that in there, and I got these bits here. I hadn't seen a lot of people that do this and add the bits back in, but I mean, I almost got them all except for that bit there. But outside of that, there is, I mean, you can finagle some weapon storage there, and I just wanted this guy, since he's the Lord of War, I wanted him all armed up. And this little bit right here will tab back into this thing right here. And with all that said and done, this thing has some crazy articulation. And other things I forgot to do is I forgot to push these bits back on each side of his forearm there, and I forgot to get his ankles tabbed in and slotted in into the back pack so that it's all sturdy and whatnot. But yeah, this thing is just absolutely legendary, guys. We're going to go through that articulation, and I'm going to try to be pretty thorough here. So we're just going to go head to toe here. No pun intended. You can look up. You can look down just a little bit. You can get all the way around. You get some attitude. They do such top-notch work with this. The paint work, the feel, everything is just really, really great, guys. You can get a Mr. T to a degree until you start running into some kibble. I didn't like the alternate configuration with this upper part here, so I just left it out like that. The other thing to take note of is these little things will pop off at nothing, so just be really careful when you are doing stuff. You can get all the way around, and you can hear the stuff rattling around on the inside of that. It's the extra piece, the nose cannon for the cockpit. So then on these hands are so freaking beautiful. You can get a thumbs up. You can splay this thing wide open and out. You can do obscene gestures. You can do the AOKO pose. You can spread them out. This right here is how you do combined mode hands, period. The engineering on these are phenomenal. I can't praise it enough, guys. I mean, it does the same thing on both hands in that sense and direction. You can get all the way around there, and this thing is just barely in. So this is also another, like, could pop off space there. And God, I'm stuttering. I'm so excited to have this in hand and complete. This guy's not a whole lot of fun, but now that I know where the stuff goes and how the shifty bits do their thing, that is the real trick to any of this Magic Square transformations. I did this one in the dark without power during Haleen. Thank you again to Jimmy G. He got me this piece and the Masterpiece Brawl as well. And that'll be the next thing I do, because everything that they did here, they just upscale it and make it better. And I was watching Streak Shooter's video from a couple years ago. He said, man, if they just did this in Masterpiece. So I'm really glad Jimmy got me into the game last year, fall of 2024, before we went to Baltimore together. I took Brawl with me up there because that was the only piece that I had at the time. Thanks to Jimmy again for just being so kind and getting me down that Magic Square rabbit hole. And yeah, so Also, I watched Deluxe Baldwin's thing and saw how you can put together with the combined pieces. You can make it like a little base for blast off to blast off of, and you do get still your spin there. This thing does not spin worth the hoot at all, and I just don't really care for spinning it. Then you get an ab crunch, and you can look up still, so it's not wasted on that. You can look back pretty far, and you do also get a spin cycle if you so desire. That is just absolutely impressive engineering, guys. You can get, this is where it gets a little tricky. These skirts are not really a whole lot of fun to manipulate, in my opinion. This one's like really super tight. So you can, I want to try to lift these skirts up. And that's the other thing. These skirts have got articulation. The rear skirts have got articulation. So then you can bust out some back. There's some forward. You can get the full Bruticus van damage going on there. You can't get that Mr. T because of, said way things do. I just say soft ratchets there. You can get a massively, I'm going to not do it on this side because this side is just the worst time getting that stuff to come back down off itself. And you can get all the way up like that for a high kick. And this is it. We're in, you got to keep going, but it's a little easier with the left. On that right side, it's super tight. Might have to back it off, and I don't want to back off anything. You can get a really nice A-frame because the rockers will rock on out there some more. And something I didn't notice until I watched a couple other things is you do get some all-important toe tilt, so you can get that stuff going on there. I mean, they thought about it. They did the stuff. I like that they did these little extra bits here to fill it in and whatnot. They actually give it a base mode so that if you wanted to do a base mode, I think Onslaught had a base mode back in G1. Y'all can correct me in the comments below. Oh, Elbow has that upper bicep there, and very, very nice range of motion. You can get that high up, and so expressive. This guy really is just so freaking cool. I adore this. Can we do the Spidey hands? Let's see. Before we do Spidey hands, you can get out to the back there, forward there, and I think we can definitely get some thwip action going on here. Not that you see. Oh yeah, there's just some thwip. So this is how you do it, guys. This is how. I mean, I love my two newer combiners with Hasbro, but this is how you lay the hand down and just bam. And he can actually hold his pistol really, really good. And I wonder if the Dr. Wu Shockwave would be able to be held by this guy. I don't know. We'll have to go look at some videos. I could start with Deluxe because he loves some Dr. Woo. I love the people. Oh, the knees. Boom. Look at this. Daggone, this is so freaking tight. I love it. Now, the journey to get here is no fun. The things that were hard for me, because everybody's always had something going on in one sense of nature or another, and that just popped out a little bit. I just had to be a nerd and like keep all the weapons on there, but you can take them off and get your articulation back. It's not show accurate with the weapons, but daggone, it's so much fun. I just absolutely love this, man. Where am I going to here with this? The paint work is exceptional. The whole spin around the back there is awesome. You can articulate these things as you see fit. I like them having them up. This will spin, and really, really massively awesome. Getting into some final thoughts. This is not for the faint of heart, guys, but if you enjoy complex transformations, if you like good premium materials, great paint work, outstanding customer service. I had like a Magic Square Jazz that I think his name's Blues. His paint smeared off. I just sent the pictures and stuff and communicated with their online store. And not even a month later, I had the parts back in to get stuff fixed and stuff. And I think there's a little warning. You can't like do anything, but just feel free to contact them and stuff. Top-notch materials, top-notch customer service. Ordering straight from the website after Jimmy gave me the first bits for both this and the Masterpiece versions. I mean, I've had no trouble. And actually, it gets here way faster than a lot of Hasbro stuff any day of the week. I highly recommend this, and I'm going to try to wrap this on up now. I've went 10 minutes and blushed and gawked, and this is just an incredible dream come true, guys, as I do one more spin around the turntable. Highly recommend this Lord of War Combaticon Bruticus figure. This is my favorite Bruticus in my collection, period, until I put together the Masterpiece Lord of War. There's the boxes. That's what you're looking for. I got the C version all the way across the board. Thank you again, Jimmy, for starting me with that one right there. Guys, I highly recommend this. Y'all have an excellent week out there. Stay safe. Stay tuned. I will be getting that big guy together, the other big guy, so that father and son can be together until all are one, guys.